Oh, all right, guys. Reviews. Game journalism, reviews. Game journalism. People do like my reviews, but gosh, man. No. Okay. So I'm explaining it to you. That's all I'm doing. I'm just making it kind of basic because I'm explaining it to you. I wonder if it does go to the other platform. Well, you can do backwards. Okay, yeah, it does. It does. Okay, so you start with the Nintendo Wii. It can play GameCube games. Okay, it can. It can get 64 games also. You go to the Wii U. Okay, and the Wii, by the way, has Final Fantasy games, and they're really good Final Fantasy games. But what happens is the Final Fantasy community is completely sucky. You know what I mean? And they get a little mad that there is good Final Fantasy games like that. Right? So there's that. Plus the Nintendo DS. I don't even see. I'm not at the point where I want to add the Nintendo DS. You gotta understand what I'm trying to say right now. Okay. I do not need, when it comes to purchasing a license or purchasing a game, whatever system, whatever platform, the one that's a controversial Final Fantasy that's on the Wii, Crystal Chronicles, right? I really like to make fun of you. See what I'm saying? They like to make fun of you in many ways, and actually, really done good. Done so good. Crystal Chronicles, I bought it. And if it was up to me, I would be playing that again and again, and I would have canceled some other things I knew about. You know what I mean? So I would have canceled some other things I knew about, and yeah, very good game, good soundtrack on the Wii. Okay, so are you getting a little creeped out right now? Okay, so that's good. And then I know this is going to happen to me, though. It specifically happens to people like me. Okay? Square Enix. Okay? Right? We get to the Wii U. Let's get to the Wii. I don't know. Right? I don't know. Yeah. Get to the Wii U. Let's just get to the Wii U, and we'll figure out the other ones. Let's do the. I think like when you put like a passion into it, it kind of gets a little crazy there too. Okay, so how about that? We'll do it like that. I liked it. I liked a lot of things about the Wii U. There's quite a bit of things I thought were pretty cool. You get to play Pokemon Red and Blue, right? Nintendo 3DS was around that era. You had both Sonic Lost World. Oh man, I know, right? Jacob, what? Yeah. Yeah, that's a. Oh, we didn't talk about, by the way, that the Wii had Silent Hill Shattered Memories, and the PS2 had Silent Hill Shattered Memories, and the PlayStation Portable had Silent Hill Shattered Memories, right? Okay. So let me put it into words, right? Shattered memories. You get it? Okay. You're like, no way, right? Okay, so It really was Shattered Memories, by the way. I don't know what it is with the Wii U, but the Wii U is, in my opinion, it is just Shattered Memories, and I'll tell you what I mean by it. Bayonetta 2, awesome. Bayonetta 2, really good game. Really good game. I play it. But Shattered Memories, because remember, you have to use the word, and the word has to be put into context of Shattered Memories, okay? I'm almost like, okay, I already played we all know about Cat Mario, right? And then we got more detail on Cat Mario for Nintendo Switch, right? Cat Mario, yeah. Pay attention, right? Final Fantasy, Monster Hunter. Oh my gosh, we didn't even get into Monster Hunter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we didn't get into Monster Hunter. That's crazy. Because Monster Hunter, Nintendo 3DS. Okay. Gosh, dude, where the heck do we go? I don't know. It's like, oh yes. You ready? Now we're getting into it. We had to get to the Nintendo 3DS. Pokemon X and Y. Yeah, midnight launch. Papa John's Pizza. It's a midnight launch title. There you go. You see, the problem is Pokemon's like at a certain time period. This is what my thought of it is. It's like Pokemon's at a certain kind of time period as Super Smash Brothers, and Super Smash Brothers is probably really getting tired of Pokemon, right? Just really getting angry at Pokemon. I don't know. Call of Duty also, because there was Call of Duty Ghost. Gosh, I don't know what the heck's going on with this one. I'm trying to figure this one out. Okay. DLC to get Cloud, right? Yeah, the DLC to get Cloud, right? Okay. Right? Okay. I'm freaking out because I'm typing this in. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to type this in. That's how freaked out I am by it. Just to make sure. I already know what the answer is. Yeah, okay, we're good. Well, Nintendo 3DS is a character. The Super Smash Brothers 3DS. Okay. All right. I consider it, because I like to simplify it for you, in ways that creeps you out. You know, I like to do that. Devil Survivor? Devil Survivor don't play around. Anything that I've ever thought of being entertaining in human life is Devil Survivor. Overclocked. So like Devil Survivor Overclocked, if you're like actually looking just to play video games and you play Devil Survivor Overclocked, you will find out as a piece of media, that's kind of like a piece of media that you need to digest into, right? Oh, now, right? Okay. Yeah. Well, there you go, right? I know, right? No way. You have to research UU, but you use what I like to call good storytelling, right? Okay. So Super Smash wants to use Cloud, and they want to give Cloud an animation. Okay, so Cloud gets his own animation, right? Because he's Cloud. So Cloud's going to get his own animation, and I was always kind of offended by Cloud, because Cloud, when he was first introduced in the story, his whole story, people just don't pay attention to his story when he's very first introduced on Super Nintendo and NES and whatever. So they don't really pay attention to that, but they kind of do, but you know. Yeah, here we go, right? The animation, yeah. So that's what's getting really creepy, is because the animation's pretty good. Okay, the cloud animation, it's pretty good. Really good. Yeah, it's really good. So now where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Yeah, right? Where are we at? Okay. Final Fantasy 8 remastered. Yes, there's some scary things you can do in that game. I love that game. I played it on Xbox Game Pass, and I just like that game. I like that game, and you could get it on your Nintendo Switch, right? Yeah. Yo, right? Yeah. What, man? What are you saying? You can't be serious right now. Well, I guess Square Enix, like, I mean, they like to do things that if they can do it, but they have to do it, But they have to figure it out, and then once they figure it out, they like to do it. See what I'm saying? When Pokemon's around or Call of Duty's around, the crazy things do tend to happen. Okay, and then they make Nintendo Switch 2. Yeah, guys. Okay, we're set up pretty nicely. See, so let's put this into words that you can explain to yourself, right? Somebody was angry. Square Enix was angry, right? Somebody else is angry. Nintendo.